Okay, hey folks, Keough here with a new training video for you. I have some squatting from Sunday and also from Monday, and the squats you're gonna see here. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing with my camera, but the footage is kind of awful for basically every squat single. But did a few singles working up. This is 405 right here. Moved a lot slower than it probably should have. I did after this 440 and 470. Um, for all of these reps, I just everything moved really slow. For the 440, I set my feet a little wider than they should be. I slowed down in my eccentric way too much, and when I do that, when I slow my eccentric down and I put on the brakes before I hit bottom, I don't get any stretch reflex coming out of the hole. And number one, I don't squat as deep. Number two, it just makes it miserable trying to dig weights out of the hole. So I'm much better if I squat with a faster eccentric. And that 440, it felt like I was just about ready to miss it, which is just crazy because it's not a heavy weight for me. It's probably somewhere around 85% or so. Went and did 470. Sorry, you can barely even see it, but 470 felt better than I'd say 440 did. And I was supposed to do 480 on this day, but been having an issue with my hamstring with when I wrap my knees, and this started 2 weeks ago on the 460 for 4, and basically what happened is my hamstring really tightened up right where my knees are wrapped, and I had this issue before with my gastroc, and I got under the bar on 480 and I felt it start to pull, and I just said forget it, because honestly at that point the rep isn't really worth it. And so I made the smart decision of just calling it and not doing the single. Was running out of time. Sunday was just absolutely a mess. I was sick before training, and so I only got to training about an hour later, and I didn't have time to do all the training that I needed to. So on my off day, I came back and I warmed up again, and I did the 2 unwrap sets that I was supposed to do the previous day. First one, I ended up getting 9 reps. You're watching it here. Just like on Sunday, I felt pretty lousy, and the reps didn't move terribly fast. 355 for 9 is a good set for me. That's actually a very good number and comparable to what I've done before, but I had to work really hard to hit those 9 reps, and the 9th rep I just about missed. Gave myself about 20 minutes of rest, and did it again, and was able to get it for 10, which was my goal, which is a 10 rep PR for an unwrapped squat for me. So and that's really good. I don't know what's going on with my wrap squat. That's frustrating, because I should be so much stronger in my knee wraps. But my plan is to do a lot of heavy singles this training cycle. I have this training cycle and one more before my meet. 3 weeks, and then a week deload, and then 3 weeks, and then a week rest before meet. And I'm going to do a lot of heavy singles at or above 90%. I'm going to try and do 2 per week moving forward, and I want to work in the high 400s, and just get accustomed to doing those heavy singles. And I'm cutting down the volume on my programming now. I'm only training 5 days a week, but the individual sets that I do, the RPEs are going up to compensate for that. So that's why I'm doing these sets that are obviously significantly harder than a lot of the wrapped work a lot of the unwrapped work I've been doing recently. Anyway, keep checking in. I'll have more videos for you soon.